My guest tonight is the host of his own late-night talk show. Even more importantly, he introduced the world to Howard Feller. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jon Stewart. Jon. Jon, hey.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dennis. We're watching some old tapes of America's Funniest Home Videos. The guy just got hit in the nuts. It kills me. I love that. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
What did Saget say after he got hit in the nuts?
Something like, no!
Hey, man, I'm going to miss your show, Jon. I liked your show a lot.
Thank you very much, Dennis.
And,
I appreciate that.
How you feeling? What's it feel like, first off?
It's rough, man. You know, it's like getting punched in the stomach, you know, to put that much of yourself into something and then have it get taken away is difficult. I do think that we weren't really canceled because we were too intelligent for the audience, that's for sure. I think people that watch the show would probably agree with that. I think one of the reasons we really got canceled, if I may, was it was a direct result of a plan designed and executed by the international Jewish media conspiracy. Now, Dennis, I have documentation back at my enclave. I can go back there right now.
Yeah. You're not Jewish, are you, Jon?
Yeah. All right, it wasn't them. It was shitty ratings, okay?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, all right.
Well, you don't think it... now, see, when I watched your show,
yeah,
the little puppet bit killed me, and I always thought, well, some people might perceive this as dumb, but I think you would always make the conscious decision to work back to dumb as opposed to, like, working beyond the, you know, your limitations to get up to it. I thought that thing was brilliant.
That's probably true. We were just trying to set up an alternative to what was already out there because, you know, it's a difficult market. You can get squeezed. And we were so successful in setting up, you know, an alternative that it only appealed to 5 people. I'd like to read their names now if I could. Jim Ferguson, Wisconsin. Well, we were just really trying to do stuff that appealed to us, that we thought was funny. I was blessed with really good writers and really good people around me, and we're real proud of what we accomplished, and, you know, whatever happened, happened, so.
Now, as a comedian, I always think that we are right out there with the people in our face, and we're able to see if it's getting any dumber out there. I have noticed over the last few years that when I go to a comedy club, and I'm not saying this, quite frankly, once you get to the point where they know your name, the people who come to see you kind of know what they're going to get. But when I would wander into the Improv one night or here, I used to think that the crowds were getting sort of abysmal in a way. I mean, if somebody was trying to...
I think they're more used to it, though. See, rather than like the dumbing of America, I think it's more the numbing of it. I think you see so much on television and you see so much comedy or you see so many programs that you no longer watch it and get stimulated by it, you know, like you used to. There's so many channels.
Right.
It's more like the way, you know, we're watching sort of this never-ending auto race, you know, and we just sit there and it's sort of distracting and it's sort of pleasant, but you're really just waiting for a car to fly out of control and crash into the grandstand, so something interesting, something compelling. It's like when you watch TV, you'll be entertained by the sitcoms and the things that are on, but when some famous guy drives a white Bronco across the highway, wow, that's really compelling. That's TV. And the next guy's going to have to go past that. The next celebrity that kills is going to have to eat his wife and take off in a helicopter. You know, it's got to go further than that. Thanks. And I'm the guy to do it.
I remember
Cannibalism!
I remember watching OJ that night drive up the highway and thought, LA's the only city in the world weird enough where they might actually have to break into this coverage and cut away to something truly fucking bizarre, you know, like Queen of England is blowing Barney the dinosaur in Westwood. All right, we got a call for you, line 6. We got Eugene from Andalusia, Alabama.
We're very big there.
Huh? Go ahead, Eugene.
Hey, Dennis, how you doing?
Okay, what's happening in Andalusia tonight, man?
Well, think about it. It's Alabama, for Christ's sake.
How you guys doing after Hee-Haw got canceled? You all right?
What, John? What'd you say?
Okay,
Hee-Haw just got canceled. Are they okay down there?
Hey, well, what can I say, man? That was entertainment. Dennis, here's my question for you, my friend. It seems like to me that it's not in America's best interest, it's not in the American government's best interest to have an educated, intelligent population because a stupid population is much more malleable and controllable. What do you think about that?
I think you're dangerously close to that freaky militia thing, and I'm seeing you now, man, through the monitor, and the camouflage does not look good. Okay, I don't believe in plots like that. John, do you think the government's organized to get shit together like that? Or
I don't know. The microchip in my head's a little rusty, so I'm not getting the messages right now that I used to.
Johnny,
I don't think the American people are as susceptible to the messages of TV and film and music as the government would want you to believe. I think we're a stronger lot than we let on, and I don't think that the lyrics in songs are direct commands from God to action. You know, I mean, Julie Andrews sang "Climb Every Mountain." I don't go hiking every weekend. It's a fucking song, you know?
Now, how can you can't? Why? What? Now, you tell me, this guy was doing this an hour a night for the last 8 months. How is this off the air? This startles me. It's the same thing I had with Ben Stiller. I used to watch that show every week. I think this is the funniest thing on television. It was 95th, 96th every week. I'm disappointed. We got another phone call. Line 7, Tori from Dumont, New Jersey. Tori, question for John?
Yeah, it's pretty much a question for both of you. I would like to consider myself a pretty intelligent person. I read a lot.
And you are.
What do you mean?
Well, you dialed in, for God's sakes. You got in.
Yeah. The question is, I pretty much got tired of, like, having people complain at me about being smart in high school, and I just simply stopped working and stopped completing assignments and things like that just so I wouldn't have to put up with the crap
You
from all
found
everybody.
pot, didn't you, son? You found pot. Is that
it? Not in a while.
You smoked
sense of
all of it
humor on
in
you
the
there,
state. So you really are like, you've gone into the sort of the dumb closet, man, is what you're saying?
Nah, I've been clean for 7 months, a little over.
You're not proving yourself to be as smart as you think you are, man.
Sorry.
So you say that you're kind of afraid to act smart because you feel it like works against you. Is that the gist of
It's
this?
just, like, I do a lot of work, and I'd be ahead of most of my classes, and I'd get a lot of crap from people from pulling A's. And so I pretty much just stopped, and, like, I wasted a lot of time.
Well, I think you made a super choice, and don't ever call me collect again. Okay, line 1, we've got Mike from Ridley Park, Pennsylvania. Mike, go ahead. What's your question?
Hi, Dennis. Hi, John.
Hello.
You know, I really know what that previous caller was talking about because I'm always having to hide my intelligence and dumb down my vocabulary. I mean, it seems that if you use a polysyllabic word around some people, they look at you with the slack-jawed intensity of
what kind of
torture.
word?
John, what polysyllabic?
Polysyllabic.
Pollyanna.
No, I think that's
Come on, John.
polysyllabic unsaturated fats or something.
The thing is this, look, the display of intelligence is not as exciting as, like, the debate team was never drawing the kind of crowds that the football team was. Debate is never as exciting as a good game of football, with the exception of the 1990 Kirk Cameron classic, Listen to Me, which was a debate movie, and a terrific one at that.
The
But
debate
it's just not
team,
that interesting.
you would often find a debate team going back and forth on why they weren't getting laid, as a matter of fact.
Exactly. I don't want to see Stephen Hawkins host a variety hour. I want to be entertained.
All right, line 2, Michelle from Woodridge, Illinois. Go ahead, Mitch.
Hi. I'd like to know, are you as intelligent as your material makes you out to be, or are you helped by your writers on that?
I'm completely propped up by writers. I am a mindless whore. I think John will agree with me. We're both.
I'm just happy to be out without my helmet on.
I know. I met. All right, Johnny, what are you going to do now, man? I told you once if you ever did get whapped, I remember talking to you, and I said, I cannot tell you how much better life is, how better life is on the other side of this thing, man. You carved out a niche for yourself. I'm telling you, over the last year, America's grown on you. I think you got that whole fourth thing happening. The young people like you, the old people want to like parent you. I think women want to lay you, and I think guys want to hang with you. So I see no problem with the career here, man. I think you really acquitted yourself admirably. What do you want to do?
I appreciate it. I was going to walk across America, but Forrest Gump already took care of that, so I don't really know. I'm stuck now.
Well,
but I've learned some things. You know, it's been a wonderful experience, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. And if I've learned one thing, it's that it's really hard to sneak out a desktop computer past even the most incompetent of security guards. So I'll do what I can, and I appreciate you having me on. I
Listen,
really
I want to talk to you this week. Let's go out in the fall and do some dates together. Want to go do some stand-up?
I'm certainly available.
Let's go on the road and hang. Good to see you, John.
That'd
John
be great.
Stewart,
Thanks,
folks.
Dennis. Take care.